All right, so it's another blistering hot day here in Portland, Oregon, and you can see my dog is interested in a bird or cat or a squirrel. It's over there in the bushes. She sees something. But she's laying down on the nice cool shade on the cool pavement because it's going to be really hot. So before it gets too hot, I'm looking around my lot, and what should we start up? Oh, look at that. There's a Willys right there. That's a 51 Willys. It's got its hood up. Let's see if we can take a look at that thing. Let's get it running. It's been here for a little while, and the customer drove it in, but it has not started since. So I'm assuming it'll run, but I got the battery charger on it, some starting fluid there. I want to check the spark and see if I can get this thing going. All right, so this is a really small 4-cylinder that is in this Willys. I don't know the approximate size, and I've been told that this is an F-head engine. It looks like it's got a cylinder head gasket. Maybe they do, so I'm assuming that one set of valves, probably the intake valves, are in the block, and the exhaust valves in the head, something like that. The distributor looks new. Take this off here. Look at the points. The points are new. Okay, I got some spark. Just sitting here. Why do I have spark if the key's not on? Okay, well, it's got spark. I can hear just rotating the rotor. I was getting some clicking that I know sounds like spark. So we're gonna put this back on. I got the charger on. It's been sitting around for a while. Let's shoot a little stuff in there. It's a pretty hot day, so I'm just gonna give it a quick little shot. Let's see what happens. So it's 6-volt, negative ground, typical negative ground, not positive ground. You can see that the positive cable goes down to the starter and the negative cable goes to the block. I don't know if that's correct or not. This could be either way. How do you check the oil? It's quite a dipstick. It's got oil in it. All right, well, let's give this thing a whirl. Let's go around the other side. Pretty cool rig. What do we got back here? Some parts, some oil, shocks. I hope this thing just lights off. Okay, so we're sitting in the driver's compartment. You can look at the Willys horn badge there. We've got our key. We're going to turn that on. We've got our starter, which is this thing here, and here's our gas pedal. Pump it a little bit. Make sure it's in neutral. I don't know if I should use a choke or not, since I just sprayed it with fluid. Let's see what happens. I'm going to push the clutch in just to make sure. Come on, baby. Yes! That wasn't hard at all. Actually runs pretty smooth. Boy, is that purr like a sewing machine. That's just sweet. That really runs nice. No loud noises, no ticking, a little bit of carburetor noise, which is now quiet. I put the intake on. That baby purrs like a kitten. All right, let's get in the shop and see what she needs. That's really sweet. Okay, so it's a little later in the day. I got distracted with some other customers and work, so I didn't get a chance to start up this old 51 Willys and drive it in the shop, but I think we got a pretty good handle on stuff. There's something up with the ignition switch. The points seem to be always engaged, and that might be why the battery's going dead. It's not good for the points, probably burns them up. But let's see if we can start this thing up again and give her a run. It's a great old rig. We gotta do some brakes and probably replace the ignition switch and a bunch of other things. Okay, stump jumper. Let's see if we can start this thing up. I'm gonna turn the key on even though I'm not sure it'll do much. And what do we got? We're gonna push the clutch in. Make sure it's in neutral. And let's give her something. Yes. Okay, so she's running. That is one squeaky clutch. What do we got here? We got oil pressure. We got some amperage and temperature. Let's unplug our. Turn that off. Let's go unplug our battery charger and drive it in. Wow, this thing runs like a sewing machine. Seriously, it's so smooth. I mean, it just purrs. All right. I don't know what's up with this wire. This is a ignition bypass wire, I think. Okay, let's get this off here. Out of the way, and then we'll slide this hood deal. See if we can drive it in the shop. Where's the exhaust pipe on this thing? Oh, it's got a muffler there. It's so quiet. Okay, we're in the cockpit of our old Willys. Fire it up. Doesn't run too bad. Where is reverse? Looks like reverse is up here, so try for this. There's no brake. Is there an e-brake? I don't think that works. Okay. Okay, we're rolling. Oh, the lid slammed down right there. Okay, now we want first gear, so that'll be here. Oh, this is an old truck. Whoa, we don't have very good steering. Stella, you're gonna have to move. Let me halt this thing. Honk, honk. Hopefully she'll move. Oh boy. Okay. Stell, you gotta move. Move it. Come on. There you go. Okay, so we're in the shop. We overshot our parking a little bit. Right there, and yeah, I suspected there's something wrong with the ignition switch. That doesn't work, so I'm just going to stall it. Put it in third gear. Third gear is here. Foot on the brake. Okay. Figure what's going on. What a cool vehicle. It's hot in here. All right, so we got some work to do with this old 51 Willys. Pretty cool. It's got tinted windows. They appear to be factory tinted windows. I don't know if that's true or not. But let's get under the hood, let's get dirty, and let's figure out what makes this thing tick. We got to put some brakes on it. Working on this all day today, I'm sure. Stella, what do you think? Are you hot? Oh, you are hot. You're a hot dog.